Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it's one of my subscription boxes. It's the Cohorted beauty box for March 2023. So this box costs £39.99 a month. It works 1 month in advance, meaning you'll receive your first beauty box between the 1st and the 15th of the following month. From then on, you get billed between the 1st and the 3rd of each month. So it means if you signed up in March, this month, your first beauty box won't be this one, it will be the April box, and then I think you'll be billed again between the 1st and the 3rd of April for the May box. I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure, so always check that when you are subscribing. And it is a little bit more complicated to keep track of than some of the other subscription boxes. Now, if you like the look of this, and they've got some left at the end of the month, they do often put them up for sale in their online shop. I haven't checked actually, because we are still sort of early-ish month. I can't remember. Do you know, I don't even know what the date is today. Yes, we're before the middle of the month, aren't we? So I'm not sure whether it would be up there yet. If they do put it in the shop, it will be about £50, I reckon, and then you have to pay delivery charges on top of that. So I think I bought something from the shop before and it was £6 delivery charges here in the UK, so it's not the cheapest. This month is a female founders edit with a collaboration with Somerville, one of my favourite brands. Well, there's a couple of products in here anyway that are my favourite products. The value of the box is £120. So last month we had a bit of a fiasco with Cohorted, where we were expecting certain things to be in the box and we didn't get them, and it was all very, very confusing. Some of the things that were in the online app that we were supposed to get were different items. It went horribly wrong. Hopefully anyone who did have problems with them did contact them and get those items they were missing replaced. I think they were trying to honour that as much as possible, but I hope that if you were unhappy, you got what you were after. Another of the problems that I had last month was that the app didn't work again. I had to uninstall it from my phone, then re-download it, and then it did work. So what would happen is you get a little card with a QR code that's meant to take you to the online app. What it does is it takes you to the app, but the sort of information for the particular month that you're in isn't there. And that's what the problem was and has been for some months now. So I was hoping they'd fixed it, but no, again, I had to do the same again this month. So yeah, not the best, but never mind. I got there in the end. The information was there, and it is good information once you actually get to it. And there's also a sneak peek for next time, which is a collaboration with Bybee, and it includes the CCAF vitamin C cream, which is worth £26 on its own. So that looks like quite a nice box for next time. Okay. The first item in this time's box, now this is probably my least favourite Somerville problem. That's just a Freudian slip there. Product. I would love it if it was right for my kind of skin, but it's probably not, and I don't like the smell, which is another thing we'll get to in a minute. So this is the Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliation Treatment. This is so I've made myself laugh again, I'm sorry, right. 7.5 mils. Cohorted say this is worth £12. Now the brand sells 15 mils on its site for £24, so I think this is a very fair valuation. They say our clinic-inspired exfoliating scrub reveals smoother texture and pores in 2 minutes. Whilst my eyes are watering because I want to laugh so much and I can't, right, because I don't want to keep starting these videos. Right, start again. Our clinic-inspired exfoliating scrub reveals smoother texture and pores in 2 minutes while prepping skin to better absorb the rest of your regimen, making every product and ingredient that follows more effective. They list the key ingredients of AHA lactic acid and BHA salicylic acid, which chemically exfoliate, working to loosen the glue between dead skin cells. Papaya, pineapple and pumpkin enzymes provide enzymatic exfoliation, digesting dead skin cells to reveal natural glowing skin. Aloe vera, honey and vitamin E help smooth and soften skin. Silica, which acts like a natural bead, physically exfoliating unglued skin cells. Rosewood and cinnamon extracts, which work to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So to use it, you use once or twice a week, morning or night. You apply a thin, even layer to a clean, wet face, massaging in a circular motion for 30 seconds. Then you leave on for up to 2 minutes. Rinse and gently pat dry. This product may cause the skin to tingle and flush slightly for a short time. So if you've got sensitive skin, just leave it on for less than 1 minute. And it is probably worth doing a patch test first if you've never used this product before. Now, I have had this before, so I knew what to expect. It's not, as I say, my favourite, partly because I really don't like the smell. I shall show you what it looks like as well. It's a very interesting looking product. Now, I don't know whether you'll get that, whether it will appear the sort of sludge green colour that it is for me. It's not the most attractive. And the smell, I don't like the smell. Do you know what it reminds me of? It is quite a herbal smelling smell, but there's something else in there. And I remember I have unboxed this on a video ages and ages and ages ago. And I said, it reminds me of the Egyptian section at our museum in Birmingham. Very interesting museum, actually. And the Egyptian section in there has a certain smell to it. I'm not sure that's really a great smell to be smelling. It actually does, in a way. It really does smell like that. I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh, it's taken me back to my childhood. But it's not the best smell. Although there is a lot of herbal elements going on in the background, green type herbal elements, maybe aniseed as well, you know. I'm not a fan of aniseed, so that could be what it is. Cloves, something like that, you know. I don't know what it is. Don't know why it reminds me of the Egyptian section of the museum, but there you go. There must be some reason for it. Anyway, apart from that, it's not the kind of product I tend to use that often anyway. I did do what I always do with these things, used it on my chin. It did make my chin tingle and it did make my chin go a bit red. So it's not really the kind of product that I go for that often. So I'm going to give it to a friend of mine who actually does really like products like that. So I think she'll be extremely happy to get this. Okay, now the next product sounds similar, but I actually do use this one. So it is, again, I was going to say by Kate Somerville. I always do this with Cohorted and just say it's by blah, blah, blah. It's the Exfoliate Resurfacing Body Scrub. So this is 15 mils. Cohorted valued this at £5 and the brand sells 150 mils for £48. So again, I think that is a fair valuation. Cohorted says transform dry elbows, rough knees, scaly feet and stubborn body patches into polished, radiant and hydrated skin in one step. This product was designed at Kate's Skin Health Experts Clinic with the aim of giving individuals a healthy all-over body glow in just 1 week. The fast-acting formula offers triple action exfoliation, physical, chemical and enzymatic, to target areas that require it the most. It's recommended to use it 3 times a week to remove dead skin, smooth out stubborn spots and polish bumpiness, whilst also refreshing, firming and improving the appearance of the skin. Now, the key ingredients are very similar to the facial exfoliator, but with a slight difference. So again, it does include lactic and salicylic acid, plus papaya, pineapple and pumpkin enzymes, along with pumice, a best-in-class physical exfoliator, which instantly targets rough and bumpy skin, smoothing and buffing stubborn patches, and caffeine, which refreshes and visibly tightens skin to improve tone and texture, and honey and aloe again, but this time with soybean oil to nourish skin and help restore the skin barrier. So I have got some of this already. Now I did check it. It's got a 12-month once you've opened it up, I think it's 12 months that you can use it in. So I got this last summer, so it should still be okay. I haven't used it since last summer though. The reason being, I use it for my elbows, my knees, my ankles and my heels before doing fake tan, and it is quite good for that. I do use other exfoliators as well. This is like the one I use when it's a real tough problem. So last summer I did have a really bad problem with the skin on my elbows, which I've got again now after the winter, as I applied some fake tan not long ago, and my elbow was a definite problem area. So I shall be using it again for that. I'll show you what it looks like. Now again, it does look a bit of a funny colour. My stomach's rumbling again. Now last time you couldn't hear it, so I'm hoping that's the case again this time. So it is green again, but it doesn't smell quite the same as the other one, I don't think anyway. No, it's got a... Now that does smell more herbally. It's also got the pumice bits in that you can feel those in there. So it's a really very good one to use on just those areas. So even though it's like a small amount, I'm going to save that for my elbows, knees. Can't do my heels at the moment because I did use that foot peel, gosh, Grace and Stella, I don't know whether that's who it's by, but the foot peel, with that it's like a foot mask, and then all your skin peels off, and it's not very pleasant, but it's great to do it this time of the year. And really, I don't like to use other exfoliating things on that area until a few weeks after I've done that. So I will be using that on my feet soon, but for now I've tried it on my elbows again, and I do recall last year that it did make a difference. So it is a pretty good product to have. I'm happy to have it again. I will use that one up probably in the springtime and then move on to that one in the summer, because this is one of those items that is sealed, probably because of all those lovely natural ingredients in it. Okay, next, I must stop just for a second. I just need a sip of water and to just check something because I've got Snowy in with me. I'll be back in a sec. I just took that opportunity to get all the green pumicey bits from underneath my fingernails as well, which was not a very pleasant feeling actually. So next is on to my favourite Kate Somerville range. Well, not just my favourite Kate Somerville range, but actually one of my favourite ever products, and that's saying something. So this is the goat milk cleanser. It's 120 mils. It's got an RRP of £38, and it is on the brand's website at that price. They say a gentle daily face wash that's formulated to cleanse and soothe without tightness or irritation. Its enhanced non-foaming creamy formula removes makeup, dirt, oil and impurities while maintaining skin's radiance and essential moisture. Inspired by Kate's personal experiences with goat's milk and healthy skin, this nourishing face wash gently removes dirt, oil and makeup without stripping skin. Sulfate-free and clinically tested as safe for sensitive skin, you can use this daily to relieve skin tightness and dryness. Key ingredients are obviously goat milk, soothes dry sensitive skin with natural milk proteins, jojoba and avocado oils which moisturise and condition, and manuka honey which nourishes skin without any tightness, dryness or irritation. And they say morning and night, apply a small amount to damp face and neck and massage gently for 30 seconds, rinse and gently pat dry. So this is I was thinking, is it my favourite cleanser? Because I do love Emma Hardy's Moringa Balm cleanser as well. I love this one probably ever so slightly more. I do. I think it's my favourite ever cleanser. I had it first quite a while. I think it was in an advent calendar or something. Not this last Christmas, but the one before. And I put off using it for ages because I thought, that sounds a bit unpleasant. But, you know, just thinking of goat really was what put me off. But do you know what? It's not. It's beautiful. And I thought it would smell of milk or something. It doesn't now. It does have a milky smell to me though. You know me and my food, it's bound to. but it smells to me of rice pudding. Now, don't let that put you off if you don't like rice pudding, because this would be the best rice pudding that you would ever tasted. It's beautiful. I shouldn't say that. Don't try and eat it. I've never tried to eat it. So this is what it looks like. Now, it's funny they say it's a non-foaming formula. I use it in the shower, and whenever I use it, I honestly, in my head, it's coming up with this amazing foam because it feels so luxurious on the skin. And it says use it for 30 seconds, massage it in for 30 seconds. There's no way I'd do it for 30 seconds. That's far too short a time with this one. It's just amazing stuff. And it's a great one, actually, because it does mean you are massaging your face and, you know, getting that sort of massaging action going. This is what it looks like. So it is just cream sort of texture. And then I did check, actually, when I was in the shower, because I was surprised to read it was a non-foaming, because I only ever use it in there. I'm not really looking at what I'm doing, sort of thing. But there is a slight foam, I thought. Just a slight one. That's what it looks like, though. Oh my gosh, the smell is just amazing. It's really comforting. It's a comforting, gorgeous childhood. I think that's probably what it is. It doesn't really smell of rice pudding. What it smells like is rice pudding is an association for me of childhood, I expect. So what it's doing is it's reminding me of my childhood, because it's such a beautiful, beautiful smell. And it just reminds me of rice pudding. Anyway, I love that. I'm so glad they had it, because I have literally just finished. The last one I had was only a small one. I have been keeping this and literally squeezing and squeezing the remnants out, thinking, oh, I really love this stuff, and thinking, oh, I'm going to have to buy it. I will buy it one day. I will buy it. I definitely would, because I save this for whenever I'm going out. It's my second stage cleanser in a shower whenever I'm going out. I don't use it every day because I don't want to waste it. But now I've got a lovely big one. I'm really pleased about that, as you can probably tell. Anyway, the next item is another goat milk range one. It's the goat milk cream. Moisturising cream, I think they call it. It's 50 mils with an RRP of £65, and it is available on the brand's website at that price. Clinically tested, safe for sensitive skin and gentle enough for all skin types. Our nourishing cream is clinically formulated with moisture boosting, redness reducing ingredients known to soothe dry, tight or chapped skin. Kate's gentle formula is mildly exfoliating, hydrating and designed to help improve the skin barrier. Clinically tested, safe for sensitive skin. It's a great lightweight moisturiser for people with overly dry or sensitive skin. How many times have I said sensitive? I didn't read that, did I? I think I've said sensitive skin there about 4 or 5 times. So did you know that this is really good for sensitive skin? That's bad. Anyway, again, this contains goat milk, jojoba and avocado oils, along with naturally soothing aloe as well. Great for sensitive skin. Grapeseed oil and vitamin E, natural antioxidants which help neutralise free radicals. You use AM and PM. Apply a thin layer, even layer to face and neck. So I'm amusing myself far too much today. I've got to stop it. Anyway, I love this, unsurprisingly. I'll show you what this looks like. Now, I actually already have this, so I will show you the one that I have. This is what it looks like. The packaging is beautiful. And then the lid just pulls off like this. She says, not being able to pull it off. It literally just... oh no, that one's... that had a little twiddly act. Normally my other one just pulls off. That one I had to do a twiddly act on it. That's what it looks like. So it's a bit of a weird one. I'll show you the one I've already got. See, it just goes down quite easily. This one just pulls off like that. And you basically just do that. I think I've done a video with this before. I can remember doing it on video, being surprised, I think, the first time I had one of these, how it just shot out the top. it is a lightweight one. Look, you can see that just on the video, can't you? But it's beautiful. I love this. Now, it doesn't have quite the same smell as the cleanser, which is a little bit of a disappointment, but it's a gorgeous one to use. And I often use this one under makeup. Now, I haven't got it on today because I have been testing a different moisturiser, which I'm doing 2 videos today. So I've got a different moisturiser on underneath. But I know that it's a great moisturiser. It works beautifully under makeup. It's very soothing. It feels great. It's lightweight, but it does a great job of hydration. I love that a lot. The one thing you do have to be careful of is every time you use it, you just have to make sure you wipe it clean afterwards. That's that. So very happy with that. Now, do you know what? That's kind of all there is in terms of Kate Somerville products in here. But that's because they are quite pricey ones, and they are definitely worthwhile. Those goat milk ones, if you've never tried them before and you've had Cohorted, let me know what you think, because I absolutely adore them. Now, I have got a lot of moisturisers on the go at the moment. Normally, if I got a double one, if I'd already got one and got the same of a product, I would give it to someone. And as much as I love my family and my friends, I do love you. If any of you are watching, you're not getting that. That's going in my backup stock, because I love that, and I would not give that away, I'm afraid. Anyway, finally in here, in true Cohorted style, there is a sample perfume. This time it is from Elie Saab, and it's the Elixir Eau de Parfum 1.5 mils. Now, this month, there wasn't a problem in so much as I got everything that was on the online, I'm trying to think of my words now, on the online app in terms of the contents of the box. But there was something strange. I got 2 of these. Don't know why, but don't mind. I'll give one of them to someone else quite happily. So this is a little tiny sample. It's only a 1.5 mil. And they say this perfume is a love potion sparkling with sensuality. It's got top notes of mandarin essence, neroli essence, heart notes of iris and love accord, whatever that might be, and base notes of amberwoods, myrrh and benzoin. So I have tried this out. I've had it on all day today. I did try it out yesterday too. Do you know what? It's not really my kind of thing. I think it's from the sort of floral fragrance family, along with ombre. I'm not sure what that word was, but something like that. Probably means amber, doesn't it, or something. Anyway, it's not really for me, and you would think it would be, because the top notes are mandarin essence and neroli essence, which I love mandarin and neroli perfumes normally, but it's very floral. So it's actually, I've had it on all day, so it's actually ended up in a reasonable place. It's quite pleasant. It's not bad. It's not exciting, but it's okay. The bit in the middle, though, I didn't really like. It was what I call hay fever inducing for me. I don't know whether any of you know what I mean. I get hay fever in the summer, and if something's a bit too floral in my nostrils, then it does make me want to sneeze, and it kind of had that effect on me, but only the middle bit. Now, the top bit with the mandarin and the neroli, it's not that bad. I'm going to just do it again now so that I can remember what it's like. Yeah, you see, I can get the mandarin there. I can get the mandarin. That very first burst, I've got mandarin and I've got neroli. That is beautiful. But very quickly afterwards, and almost like straight away, almost now, it's starting to get the floral through, and I just don't like the floral element of it. I don't know whether it's iris, isn't it? So yeah, and it's a bit sweet. So for me, it's not really a great one. Funnily enough, I think I've had an Ellie Saab sample before in a Cohorted box, and I didn't really like that one that much either. So yeah, that smells too sweet, too floral, too sweet, too soon. If it had stayed with the mandarin and the neroli for a bit longer, I would have quite liked that, and I would have put up with the floral, because I don't mind if it's one element of it I don't like, I'll kind of put up with it if I like the other two bits, or the travel of it. I don't know what I'm talking about there. But yeah, that's gone too floral too quickly, so it's not one for me, unfortunately. So what do you think of the box? Now, I think after last month, when it went all a bit pear-shaped, I mean, I hope everybody who's had it has got everything they meant to this month. Be awful if you haven't, but let me know if you haven't. But after last month, I think it's redeemed itself, certainly in my eyes, because of the fact it's Kate Somerville. The first item, okay, that's not for me, but you know, that will suit lots of people, and it probably is okay for me. It's just that I just think I'm put off by the smell more than anything. I might give it a go. No, I probably won't. No, I just don't like that smell. The second item, which is the body exfoliator, that's really good. I used that last year on my leathery elbows, which I think still have got fake tan on. That fake tan I used, by the way, I can't even remember what box it was from now, but that lasted for about 2 weeks, which was awful really, because I only put it on one arm, didn't I? In fact, I think you can still see the difference. It's a very good fake tan. I can't remember what box it was from. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look that up and write it in the description below, just to remind you if you're interested, because it did last for such a long time. Anyway, that's besides the point. This is very good. I remember using it last year, and it did sort my elbows were actually worse last year. I can remember feeling them at about this time of year, and they were just so bad. They were like dinosaur skin. But they're still quite bad now. They always go like that in the winter. I think probably most people's do, don't they? So yeah, that's a great thing to have to sort that out, hopefully. Then of course we get on to the star of the show, and so this is almost the sort of thing that I don't want to use. I just want to put it in a cabinet and just have it there to look at and sniff occasionally, maybe. But no, I do love using it. It's so beautiful on the skin. It's gorgeous product, gorgeous. I can't recommend this. I don't recommend that many things really, because you know, everybody's different, and everybody's got different skin, and everybody's got different likes and different needs and different things that they want. But I would recommend that, even if just to try. If you ever get to try it in a smaller size, try it, because I think it's just surprisingly amazing. Surprising because of the sound of it. I was surprised by it anyway. Anyway, then you get the moisturizing cream to go with it, which is beautiful. It is beautiful. It goes so lovely. It feels very hydrating on the skin, that does. So I like that a lot. Then of course, finally we get the little sample perfume. I do like that about Cohorted. They almost always put a little perfume sample in, and it's always something different and that you don't get in the other boxes. Not black opium, which you get in practically everything else. But I like that too. Well, I like that more, to be fair. Okay, that's the end of the unboxing. So I hope you enjoyed it. Interesting to see what next month will bring with Bybee. I quite like Bybee. I've had quite a few products before though, so I can see myself giving a fair few of them away because I've already got some of the products. I do like another cleanser actually by them, which is, I think it's another milky one, the Milk Melt, I think it's called. Now that's got a very funny old smell, like plasticine, if I recall last time. So we'll see what that's like next time, see if it reminds me of plasticine again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I am going to be filming another one in a minute. Gosh, this went on far longer than I intended. I'm so sorry about that. I shall be back soon. In the meantime, I'm going to send you lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of love, positive energy, and take lots of care, and see you soon. Bye bye.